So today's plan is to just enjoy the day. I am in Copenhagen and it's a sunny day, actually a sunny day, and I am at my sister's apartment because they've gone out to France, and I'm just excited about having a solo day with myself. I think it will mostly be solo. I might meet someone later in the day and just walk around. I wanted to maybe go to the beach, and maybe I should I take my bikini just in case? I'm thinking about going to the beach because it would be nice to end my time here having gone to swim at least once or be in the water. But let's see, for now I'm gonna just walk around. First I'm gonna go get something to eat, like some brunch, and then we're just gonna walk around and I'll show you some of my favorite places here in Copenhagen. It's mostly gonna be a vibey kind of vlog. I don't think I'll be talking much, but let's get to it. I'm wearing this lovely top that I really love. It's very light and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's such a fun top, and it's also something that I have from my late sister that I love to wear because it also reminds me of her. And then I'm wearing these trify shorts from my other sister, which is a fun thing about having siblings. You get to share stuff and you don't always have to pack so many things because you always can share what you have. And then I have these trusted fun shoes these comfortable shoes that I like to wear, and I can walk miles and miles, so they're perfect for walking. And then I have this bag. This is my Mushi bag. I love their bags, and you usually can get them in most Mushi stores. It's one of my favorite brands. But I really love these bags. This is my second one. I bought the first ones when I moved to Lisbon and I used them up, and they're great for doing groceries, but they're also very great just as normal day bags. I really love the neutral and calm colors of it. But yeah, let's go and have a cute day around Copenhagen. So I ended up going with a more practical bag just to be kind to my shoulders since I want to walk a lot, and I was like, okay, let's actually choose a bag that will give us the support we need. So that's what I'm going to use instead. So off bat, it looks like we already have the first thing we can explore, which is the very famous flea markets. I thought there might be some on Sunday, but I guess there is one here right where the apartment is. I'm gonna check that one out and see. Let's see what they have.
Har du været det herovre? Ja, tak.
Michael?
Det er mig. Bingo bongo. Nej, men jeg kan mærke det.
Nå ja.
Det er så fint.
Og så fordi, at når man er først.
So now we are in Hill. This is also one of my favorite parks here. It's right next to the other park, so you can go directly to this one afterwards. So I am here. I'm going to look around a bit. I'm also a bit hungry, so I think I should think about what I'm gonna eat. Oh, and I'm also tired. I'm tired because I have this friend and we usually catch up every few months, and then we have these long ass conversations, like 5 to 6 hours, 4 or 3, like always such a long time. So I stayed up all night speaking to her and I'm just tired, but I still want to have a cute little day. So, but I should think about what I'm gonna eat soon. So let's see. But I'm gonna show you around this beautiful park while I'm here. So I've decided to head home instead of going out getting food and then laying in the park. I'm so tired. I got some food ingredients instead. I'm gonna go home and make some proper food for myself and food that I can also have for tomorrow and just have an early days in. I'm so exhausted, but I hope you guys have enjoyed part of the little show around. Also, these are some of the best apples ever. I don't know if you can see them. They're like very sour, a bit sour, not too sour, but they're so good. They just taste so full of life and they have a lot of seeds in them, usually just a bit more wild apples, and they're also great to use for apple pies as well.
Se quer mesmo saber, mulher, seu cheiro ainda tá aqui. As coisas na gaveta, ai, 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 faltou coragem pra olhar. Pois tudo lá é teu, me faz lembrar você, não sei onde isso vai dar, não, não, não. Os discos lembram os sons, as cores e o frisson, sabores a reinventar. Porque se bobear, eu meto louco, eu deixo a porta entreaberta pra você voltar. Tente não se zangar, porque talvez não seja apenas coisa de pele. Tente compreender, porque se bobear, eu meto louco, eu deixo a porta aberta pra você voltar. Tente não se zangar, porque talvez não seja apenas coisa de pele. Tente compreender. Beautiful dreamer, queen of my soul, blessed while I will be.
Nice. Okay, that Egan, meanwhile, Sammy Grace. Tell me, big dude, North Carolina Indianapolis.
Good morning. This is another day in lovely Copenhagen. This is another day. It's the day after I had a proper 8.5 hours of sleep, so I'm feeling much more awake and energized. And I'm really craving a fruity breakfast. So I'm gonna pop over to the stores nearby and get some good fruit for breakfast. And then start my day. I won't be vlogging a lot today because we have some things to do with my family, but I will at least take you with me. I will show you a bit of the morning day. I hope you're well as well. And yesterday I ended up watching 2 movies on Netflix. One is Lost Girls. Both were based on true stories. One is Lost Girls. I really liked it, as in like I enjoyed the movie, and the cast was pretty cool. I didn't see anybody I know from anywhere else in movies, which is always so nice and refreshing to some degree. But I really like the story, and I think I'm interested in researching it further because that was a very sketchy story. I'm not going to spoil a lot, but the story is called Lost Girls, so it's a mom looking for her daughter. And then the second movie I watched was Best of Enemies. I liked the cast, and it was a beautiful one as well, and also based on the true stories, I say. So I really enjoy watching movies like that. I've been watching a lot of because either I like watching documentaries or either really fantasy or based on true. A good story is actually basically a good story is a good story. But yeah. So I really enjoyed those. Let me know if you have any movies you've been watching that you've enjoyed. The last time I went to the cinema, I went and watched No Man's Land, and I really loved that. Also based on a true story. And I really enjoyed that. If you know any movies in that kind of genre, like women, traveling, alternative living, just stuff like that. Anyway, things that you see on this channel that you think I might be interested in, always let me know, like recommend. So this is what I'm wearing today. This really cute jumper. It's like I don't know if you can see it. I really love the color. It's like stripy, red and white. I have a few things in this kind of stripy stuff, and I really, if you know me by now, like a good cute stripe. And it's really nice and loose and breathable, and I got it at a flea market a few weeks ago here, also for 30 kronas. For 30 freaking kronas, I was like, you're coming home with me. And I think it's a good addition to my wardrobe. And then I have on these ones. These are my sister's shoes, because the only shoes I brought were these ones, because I'm not staying long. This is how it looks like at the back. It's really cute and really loose. Like you're gonna have a good time if you wanna if you wanna eat, if you wanna just feel comfortable, and it doesn't touch you in any uncomfortable places like my underarm, so I feel like really breathable. You can also wear it off the shoulder. It's a bit big, like it's an extra large, so I'm guessing ideally it's supposed to be much tighter on the body, but I really like this more relaxed look. I feel like it goes better with my vibe and like a bit more chill. So anyway, so that's that. So pretty. I feel like eating in pretty bowls is so important as well. Like it makes the food taste different, like eating in prettier bowls or plates. Like, look at that. That's so cute. These are date bowls. Never put grapes with seeds, but as I've gotten older, I think it's harder and harder to find seeded grapes or seeded watermelon. And it's so weird, like, who asked for this? I just don't get it. The annoying thing is, like, everything is just wrapped in plastic. Like, there's so much plastic, which is not always the best. But this is a cool idea. Like, this is all the fruits and greens that are from Denmark. So that's a cool concept. And also, I like this idea where you can get discounted veggies and fruits so that you decrease the amount of waste. It says save on waste, but at a cheaper price so that they don't throw them out, which is a cool concept. Okay, so I ended up getting this ananas pineapple for 10 kronas. You can see it's a bit old, like on the not attractive side, but I'm actually suspecting that it's probably going to be very delicious inside, like very sweet and ripe. So I got that one. That was 10 kronas. So there was a few good things I could get from that no waste area. And then I saw this. This is like a full bag they created with peppers, aubergine, cauliflower. There's a kiwi, and there's also a cup of maize, a cup of maize in there. And this was also 10 kronas. Like, how crazy is that? Oh, and there's also a nectarine, I think. Was that nectarine? But just, that's really awesome. I really love this concept, and I would really recommend that you look. I think also the other stores in Copenhagen have started doing that. I'm wondering if it's the rest of Denmark as well, but it's such a cool concept. And the vegetables and fruits that are put in the discount area, they're just not aesthetically pleasing most of the time, but they're usually really good and edible. So I would recommend you look at that, especially because a lot of people feel like coming to Denmark or even visiting Copenhagen, there's some of them very expensive. There's some of the most expensive cities to visit. So having little hats like this and knowing where to get good produce, like if you rent a place or you stay with people where you can cook, it's a great idea, a good option to have a more affordable visit. So yeah. And then I also got one orange and a grapefruit. I also like this because they've started to sell more loose stuff, so you don't buy things in package or over put in plastic bags. Now I did get plastic with this one, with that, but the amount of plastic that would have been in individually is far more than this, so that's alright. And then there's a lot of options to buy loose stuff as well now, which I really like, because maybe you live by yourself and you know you're not gonna eat the amount of food and you're worried about having to eat the food you have before it goes to waste. But also, because they're loose, you can just pick them and put them in your little carrier or in your little basket. You can pick them and put them in your basket as is, and so you don't have to buy things that are wrapped in plastic. So it's an all around good option as well. So I'm very happy to find stuff like this here. Okay, let's see if this is a good pineapple.
In accordance with at that moment, my God, you have me fooled. Montragon. What is Montragon?
It's a good one.
It's a huge cooperative company, a conglomerate of cooperatives that is, I think, Spain's 10th largest company, explaining cultural phenomena as a reason change doesn't happen, rather than going out and actually trying it. I think postmodernism has been around.
So I would save these, and preferably I would prefer to make some tea with these because it's a recipe I learned when I was in Brazil, where you use a cinnamon stick and some pineapple scraps and you boil it and you make a very delicious tea. But I don't know if I feel safe doing that with this with the skin. It looks a bit unwell. But I'm gonna Google it and just see if you can do it. And also, I don't think this is organic, so all those things kind of make me feel like I don't know if I would use this. But let me look into it before I throw them away. We will see. Okay, so I've cut some up. But just to say that this pineapple is perfectly fine, and it could have been thrown out because it didn't look aesthetically pleasing. But it's delicious, and it is ripe, not overripe, just enough. So I'm really happy that I got it. So we have the pineapple there. I'm gonna add a bit of yogurt. This is called yogurt, and it is, I think it's a Nordic brand. Is it? I think it's a Nordic brand, this one. So it is based on almonds. The yogurt is made on almonds, and it's also fortified with vitamin D, B2, and B12, and calcium. Shake and da-da-da. And we're gonna put some granola. And this is one without added sugar. Just like that. I'm also going to add the date balls I bought with cacao. Just a few of those. Ta-da. Simple breakfast. I'm gonna enjoy that with some tea as well. So I had my breakfast a while ago and got to chill a bit. I watched a few videos to just relax because I was thinking that I would be going to help my mom with what she wanted me to do for the day, but apparently that's going to be a bit later in the day. I'm going to do some organizing of things I want to create and do in the future, and hopefully put in a nice strategy to do that while going back to work full time.
Lá na terra ninguém dança, dizem que faz mal ao coração. Não há jovem nem criança, faz mal à solidão. Lá na terra ninguém beija, nem sabe o sabor de uma canção. Ai, 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 ai. Lá na terra um mundo gira e não sabe pra onde se virar. Ninguém sabe o que é pra cima, nem pra onde fica o mar. Lá na terra ninguém sonha, nem quer tempo pra sonhar. Ai, 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 ai. Lá na terra me inventaram amor. Ninguém sabe ao que ele sabe. Vivem de olhos fechados.
Of this mini Copenhagen vlog, and today I am going to start my day with a little workout. There is this girl who has a black girl who has a YouTube channel called Studio GB, and I love her workouts. I don't have a mat here, so I might do like a standing workout. I've been enjoying starting again to do my strength training, and I try to have a very intuitive approach to my workouts, so I never do things that are too crazy unless like one day I have like lots of energy and I feel like it. I might do something like go running or do interval training or a HIIT, but the majority and the sustainable part of my workouts is something that I know I genuinely gravitate towards, and it's not too straining, so that way I want to continue doing it. So I build consistency rather than feeling like it's so challenging that I have to bring in a lot of willpower to do it. So I usually like to do in the morning like a strength training routine that can be anything from 5 to 20 minutes. This is just what I know works for me, doing things that I enjoy and doing things that don't take a lot of time. And then things I really like walking or biking, I do that more times. Like I might go longer for that because it's a form of transportation, so I don't even think about it. So while I'm in Copenhagen, I walk and bike, and then usually if I'm abroad, I usually just walk a lot. And I like to walk and go on hikes. This is the kind of physical activity that I enjoy to the degree that I don't even see it as much as physical activity. So I bank my physical movement needs on stuff like that, and then what I do at home is mostly like some strength training, as well as obviously some yoga here and there, some stretches, some dancing, and that's it. So today I'm just gonna do a video from Studio.pe, and then I'm gonna have my breakfast and get ready to go out and enjoy another semi-sunny day. So it's breakfast time, and you already know we're remixing the same thing we had yesterday. This papaya is so bomb. I have to finish it. So I'm going to have it with the yogurt I showed you yesterday and some granola. And that's it. That's gonna be the breakfast. Probably we'll have another round of the papaya just to be sure it's done. And yeah, doesn't that look cute? Look at that. Okay, so I am ready to go out today for the day and meet my friend, and also have a walk around to see some things before I need to go back home and start packing. So today's outfit is just this dress. Looks like that. Maybe you can see far away. Very flowy. I also have a sweater in case it gets cold, and then my trusty walking shoes. Just finished hanging out with my friend, and I was going to go over there. There is like this eating market with lots of small stalls. However, I got in touch with another friend of mine, so we're gonna go somewhere else and eat. Containers that are put on the water, and they have student housings, halls, places for bikes. I think Copenhagen, along with some other countries, is one of the few cities where you have water that is clean enough that you can swim in it. People are swimming, and they have like these yellow floaters, and the floaters define the areas that you can swim in. But it's really nice, it's really cute, and it's a bit far away, but there's great transport to get here, and yeah, I would recommend. And along that way you have all these boats, livable boats, that people live in next to the canals. This my excavation into days come
keep throwing it down to 100 at a time. It's hard to find it when you knew it. When your money's gone and you're drunk as hell. On your back with your exes, the stacks as you load. In the back, in the racks, in the stacks that you load. In the back with your racks and you're unstacking you load.
Du må gerne være med.
I've been twisting to the sun. I needed to replace. The fountain in the front yard is rusted out. Oh, my love was down in the frozen ground. There's a black crow sitting across from me. His wiry legs are crossed. He's dangling like keys, even fake guitars. Whatever could it be that has brought me to this loss? On your back with your axes, the stacks as you load. In the back, in the racks, in the stacks that you load. In the back with your racks and your unstacking your load. This is what the sound of a new man or a crispy realization. It's the sound of the unlocking, lift away. Your love will be safe with me.
I'm so hungry. I am making everything. So we have samosas, a vegan sausage, some corn from that little discount bag I got when I was shopping the other day, and of course some rice as well. So that's how it's looking. I'm going to add oat cream from this brand, which is one of my favorite plant-based brands here in Denmark. Yeah, it's really good and it's really creamy, so I'm gonna add that and put it in again to cook. And voila, that's the meal. With rice staple at the back, at the bottom, and the veggies and some cream on it as well. Jeg skal lige se, hvor varmt det bliver i Barcelona.
Prop i lommen og sådan noget.
Ah, okay, den her, den er en...
Har du 2?
Ja, det er de her 2.
Okay. Ja.
Tror du ikke, det går?
Jo, din mor er mesteren i at tage 5 håndtasker med. Og sige, jeg har kun den her.
Fordi de siger, at du må gerne...
Bånd.
Det her kan ikke være 30 cm.
Det er ikke 30 cm.
Det er den der hund, du vil have, ikke Dan?
Det er enten rigtigt. But anyways, guys, we're on our way.
We're going to the airport. Where am I going to this time?
Brazil.
That was like, I'm gonna come visit you in Brazil, and I was like, I might not be there because I'm going to Barcelona.
Blah, 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 blah.
Same, different story.
Same starting letter. Denmark, Dubai. Same thing.
Denmark, Dubai.